Coach, just your thoughts on tonight and the overall performance. I know it's not what you wanted on the win-loss column, but
I'm really happy with how our team played. I think our guys played really well. I'm proud of them. They battled really hard. That's an unbelievably good team. That probably I feel like we probably deserved a little bit better fate. But we made a few mistakes, and that team is so good that they're going to make you pay when you make some of the mistakes that we made. But tomorrow hopefully we can capitalize on some of the chances that we didn't tonight.
did it feel like North Dakota at all to you, the way it went? They got out to a 2-0 lead. You guys stormed back in the second. I kind of had a feeling that you were going to do something special in the third.
Yeah, we never lacked belief on our bench, even down two. We had been there against North Dakota, and I thought it was an opportunistic 2-0 lead by them. They're incredibly good. But we just couldn't find the equalizer. Mastro had a breakaway in the second, and Kopp had an open net on the power play and missed it. Silly missed the tap in there at the end, and it's just sometimes it's how it goes. I thought their goalie was really good.
Coach, you talk a lot about getting bodies to the net and things like that, and both goals were like that, using the use of screens and getting guys in front of his face.
Yeah.
Is that something you think obviously will continue tomorrow and create more opportunities?
Yeah. So how you have to score against teams like this, and you just have to own the blue paint and win the blue paint. Tonight we did. Again, they had a nice power play goal and then a really good goal off the rush. They're really good in transition, and that's what we try to limit is their transition because they're just so dangerous in it. And then obviously, the goal that Cooley scored was just, what are you going to do?
Is there a little, you just showed appreciation towards it, but the fact that he'll be playing here in a couple of years?
I don't really give a crap about that. The Coyotes got a hell of a player. He's a world-class talent. So, be able to pull that off in this environment, and it was a winning goal. It's pretty impressive.
Do you feel that goal caused kind of a shift on the bench a little bit?
No, I didn't see a shift. We didn't feel a shift. There was still no lack of belief, and the guys fought literally till the final horn. And we could have tied it up easily, And I'm happy with how our guys played. I'm proud of them. They battled their tails off, for 60 minutes and played really hard. I didn't think we had one guy not going tonight, and that's what it takes against a team that good.
Coach, I know TJ probably not happy with 2 in the first period off 9 shots, and then kind of came out in the second and third and gave you guys that freedom to play in front of him. How big was that to kind of get?
Yeah, I think again, their 2 goals in the first were pretty opportunistic. They weren't on him. I don't think really anybody's going to stop those, and certainly the third one, nobody's stopping. Right, like that's just out of this world skill. So he was good. He made probably 4 or 5 really big saves for us to held us in the game. He made a huge save down 2-0 that allowed us to stay in it. They go up 3-0 there. It's probably it's probably game over. So he did his part. He did his job tonight. When you hold that team to 24 shots, I thought defensively the effort was really good. That's now 6 out of the last 7 games we held our opponents to under 30, and it's a winning recipe. We'll start scoring. It'll happen. It's just we got to keep pushing.
Talking about scoring, what do you think you need to do to just kind of fire up that power play a little bit?
Yeah, tonight it was disappointing. It could have tied it up in the second there, and then they had a pretty sloppy run at it in the first. And I just think it needs to be a little bit more intense. Like sticks going, passes going through sticks, and it just needs to be more intense. Just because you have one more player on the ice doesn't mean you can let up. The kill's going to be going hard. So way more intensity out of our power play.
Coach, you talked about what you have in your room, but hosting a program of blue blood like that, what did you learn about them that will help you for tomorrow?
They're everything we knew they were. Their first line is probably the best line in college hockey. And their decor is out of this world, deep and very talented. They probably have 4 guys, maybe 5, that are probably going to be in the NHL in 4 months. That's pretty good. And they're well coached, and tonight they got really good goaltending. So they're going to be a tough out for anybody that gets them in the NCAA tournament. There's no doubt.
Coach, your thoughts on Ryan Alexander tonight? I thought he was outstanding.
He gives us so much more depth down the middle and speed and grit and tenacity. He's a hell of a hockey player. We're really lucky to have him here and excited that we get him for the next 4 years.
Anything else?
Coach, sorry, excuse me, one more. You talked about, season-defining wins and things like that. You had one in Vegas. Do you view tomorrow with the stretch of games coming with Denver next weekend as one of those games where you guys have to?
I think it's certainly not a make or break game, but it can make us, And I mean, tonight could have too, And our guys have belief that, the genuine belief every time we take the ice that we're going to win, and you saw that tonight. We don't feel like we're a 7-7 team. We really don't. I mean, 2 overtime losses, a loss with 16 seconds left to Clarkson. Tonight I thought we probably carried the play in more stretches than they did. So we don't feel like we're a 7-7 team. We just have to find a way to start winning these close games. When we do, we're a team that could reel off a lot of wins in a row.